And we welcome you to Hope College softball on this Wednesday afternoon. Hi, everybody. Glad to be part of your day. Apologize for the technical difficulties we had to get the first game on of this doubleheader. MIAA action between Hope College and the Albion Britons here at Walter Stadium. I'm Mike Coleman. Glad to have you along. We have played 4 innings of this first game. Hope College currently in first place all by themselves, and the MIAA lead 2-0 over Albion in this one. As we take a look at the starting lineups in just a moment. We'll be right back. Steve, I'm getting nothing in my headset. Okay. Check. Oh. Top of the 5th inning here at Walter Stadium. 2-0 Hope College. It'll be Cardinelli, Miller, and Douglas for the Albion Britons. As they come in with a record of 10-22, 2-10, 8th place in the MIAA. Slancic on the mound for Hope. And she fires in a fastball outside. 2 runs on 4 hits for Hope College, no runs, and 2 hits for Albion. And we're in the top of the 5th here at Hope. First of 2 7-inning contest. Pitch is high up the ladder. Makes it count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, since you just joined us, a sacrifice fly by Peyton Benjamin and RBI double by Haley Bennett scored the only 2 runs of the game in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And that is where we stand. We'll get the starting lineups in just a minute as that one fouled back to the screen. Cardinelli getting the start catching today for Albion. Struck out swinging, part of 6 strikeouts for Slancic. She had a career-high 7 in her first start of the season on March 5th. The 2-2. High changeup catches a corner. And Cardinelli caught looking. Second time she has gone down on strikes. And that strikeout matches a career high for Slancic. 1 gone in the 5th. One gone in the top of the 5th inning. In tight at 3rd is Nolan, the 3rd baseman for the Flying Dutch. First one misses outside. Benjamin in center field. She's playing towards left center. It's Crombeen in left, Benjamin in center, Henry in right field. Up the middle is Ebling, the shortstop, King at second, Callow at first as that fastball misses upstairs. Nolan at 3rd and Bennett behind the plate for Avery Slancic, the Vicksburg High School native. Just named the current MIAA softball player of the week. She had a fantastic week last week as that one fouled deep to the left. 2 starts, won 2 games. 14 innings pitched, just 12 hits, 1 earned run, and she struck out 4 and only walked 2 in those 2 victories. So she comes in with a record of 8-6 and a 3.63 ERA. And the 2-1 pitch to Chloe Miller, designated player today. She has one of the 2 singles off Slancic here in this first game. Wind blowing ambitiously from the left field foul pole towards the right field foul pole. 10 to 15 mile an hour expected today. Brilliant sunshine here on the lakeshore. Curveball away. Our American flag and the Hope College flag above the scoreboard off to our left at full display here at the moment. Expect that all afternoon long. Temperature at game time, 40 degrees. Swing and a miss, chasing some cheese outside, and Miller strikes out. 8 strikeouts. That is now an official career high for Slancic. And she is on a roll after that single by Chloe Miller back in the second inning. She has retired 9 straight. Parker Douglas, the first baseman, she struck out back in the second inning. Fastball high and tight. Albion comes in 8th place in the league, facing a Hope College team. 22-8 on the season, 11-1 in sole possession of first place in the conference standings. Righty on righty. As Slancic delivers that one, lifted into right center field. That one is trouble, as that one will drop all the way up to the fence. Douglas on her horse. She'll stop at second and motors in with a 2-out double here in the 5th. First extra base hit of the day for Albion. And they've got something cooking, trailing 2-0, but with a runner on second, 2 gone for Shannon Jewell. We will have a pinch runner for Douglas, and that looks to be Olivia Pollock, the senior from Garden City, Michigan. So she stands at second base. Albion has had trouble manufacturing runs and hits for that matter. In the middle of a 4-game losing streak, just 12 total hits in their last 22 innings of offense coming into this game. They've got 3 hits today. Have just not been able to string them together. Big lead off second for Pollock, as that one misses down low. Outfielder straight up except for Benjamin, pulling slightly to the left center. Medium depth for the middle of the infield for the Flying Dutch. Excellent fielding team. Fastball misses. Check that. Strike called. Richard Havercroft, the veteran umpire behind the plate. We are angled just a little bit right of home plate, behind home plate. Mark Sefcik is the infield umpire on this afternoon. Swinging a foul towards the Albion bench. That'll roll out of play. First of 2 today. A lot of scenarios going on as far as the MIAA Conference Championship chase, but in a nutshell, Alma in second. If Hope can win 3 out of their last 4 MIAA games coming up in the next few days, they will clinch the MIAA title. Swing and a fly ball lifted into foul territory. Giving chase is Henry. Henry's got 2 base hits today. We'll stay through after this last half inning and get the starting lineups for the Flying Dutch and the rest of the lineup for Albion. In tight a couple steps is Nolan at third, hugging the line. The 1-2. Outside. Little slider action, and Jewell not chasing. Jewell popped up in the third. Her only at bat, 0 for 1. Albion as a team, 8th out of 9 teams in the league, comes in at a 261 clip, just 3.5 runs per game. Swinging a pop-up, Nolan backs up, easy play as she snow cones that for the 3rd out. A double but no more for Albion, and we played 4.5, 2-0 Hope. We'll keep it right here. Let's look at the starting lineup for the Flying Dutch. Grace Henry in right field batting first. Peyton Benjamin batting second. She'll be in center field. Aaron King, the second baseman, will bat third. The cleanup hitter, first baseman Kaylin Callow. Lexi Potapsik will be the designated player batting fifth. Batting sixth in left field is Vanessa Crombeen. Kaylee Ebling batting seventh, the shortstop. Bree Nolan, who just finished out the last half inning with the pop-out catch, batting eighth and playing third. And Haley Bennett behind the plate and batting ninth. Avery Slancic making her 15th start of the season for Hope, 8-6 with a 3.63. 20-8 in her career, making her 26th career start on the Hill, 2.82 ERA. She was 9-1 last year. And now Albion will face that lineup. Ashley Pion, 7-11 with a 2.98 ERA. She is their workhorse for Albion. Defensively for Albion, it'll be Barman in left, Josefchek in center, and Bissett in right. Jewell, the shortstop, Rossi at second, Douglas at first base, Cardinale doing the catching as the first pitch off the bat of Bree Nolan is lifted foul off to the right. And MIAA at third base for the defense for Albion. 8th in the league in fielding percentage for the Britons. Just having a tough time putting it all together this year. And this is a bat at the plate, and Bree Nolan, she has really come to life the last few games. In the last series against St. Mary's, had a career day, 3 hits, 2 doubles, a home run, 5 RBI. And that one lifted into left field. Going back is Barman at the wall, and she hauls it in on the chalk after Nolan gave it a tag. Just a long out, but the contact was there. 1 gone for the Dutch. That softball must look as big as a basketball to her right now. Here's the catcher, Haley Bennett. She had a double and an RBI. Her RBI number 10 on the season for her. This is a potent Hope College lineup. Second in the league, batting .346. Third in runs at 6.5. Extra base power, pretty prevalent, almost 3 a game. That's 3rd out of 9 teams in the MIAAs. Taking one at the knees for a strike to even the count is Haley Bennett. Wave of the blue and black bat over the shoulder. Bennett lifts one into shallow center. The second baseman coming on, and a diving grab by Josefchek in center field is a full extension, almost towards the infield dirt. And we've seen a couple nice plays by this Britons defense. And you look at the numbers, but numbers don't tell the effort that has been made today by the Britons. Nice play, 2 gone. And might have taken away a couple scoring chances by that Albion defense. Swing and a backhanded stab at third by MIAA across the diamond. And a quick inning for the Flying Dutch. 3 up, 3 down. Pion in a bit of a groove. She's retired 8 straight. 2-0 Hope. We go to the top of the 6th. We'll be right back. This is Hope Sports Network. Here comes Albion to the bat. Their lineup, center fielder Jacqueline Josefchek leading off. Megan MIAA batting second at third base. Casey Rossi, the second baseman, batting third. Kennedy Barman, the cleanup batter, in left field. As a first pitch upstairs, misses for ball 1. Batting fifth is Lizzie Bissett. She's in right field. Sixth is Dylan Cardinale, the catcher. Designated player Chloe Miller batting 7th. First baseman Parker Douglas batting 8th. Batting 9th, the shortstop Shannon Jewell. Josefchek 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out. Yeah, Slancic for Hope has struck out 8, allowed just 3 hits, 2 singles and a double. She scattered them. There's a little lazy liner fielded on 1 hop by King. Sidearm sling to first for the speedy leadoff batter. 1 gone in the 6th.
Now batting for the Britons, number 11.
Hope has won 4 straight, and really, you know, the offense speaks for itself, but the pitching has been outstanding. They've gone on a 4-game winning streak. They've won 6 of 7 as that ball lifted into right center field, but Benjamin on the run. Good wheels for out number 2 on the first pitch to MIAA. And 2 gone quickly here in the 6th. But for Hope, an ERA of 1.37 in their last 7 games. They've gone 6-1, and the batting average right around their season average, 342. And they've won it with defense as well. They did not commit an error in their last series against St. Mary's a few days ago on Saturday. There's a fastball up in the zone for ball 1. Mary Vandehoef in her 12th year, 268, 159, and 2 ties. A couple of MIAA titles. And this is a team looking to win the MIAA, win the championship, and get back to the postseason part of things for the first time since 2018. And they're in the driver's seat. They control their future. In a couple steps at first is Callow. That one, line drive, and that one is caught by a diving Benjamin. A dive and then a roll in shallow center field. We've seen several circus catches today. And Benjamin has got a big smile on her face, and her teammates rally to her. What a play. What a way to finish off the top of the 6th inning. 3 up, 3 down. Hope of the 2-0 lead. They come to bat when we come back right after this. This is the Hope Sports Network. It'll be Benjamin, King, and Callow, the 2, 3, 4 in the order, to face Ashley Pion. Here for the Hope offense is taking a strike all the way as Benjamin. Boy, a lot of times. How many times do you see the player close out an inning with a great catch, come back and lead off the inning on the offensive side of things? And Benjamin, it's her turn. She's had 2 sacrifices in this game. She's got an RBI and a 1-1 strike. Benjamin, stolen base leader last year. There's a grounder left side, took an inside pitch, turned on it nicely. 14 stolen bases led the team last year, and boy, her average has really skyrocketed this year. 233 last year, but she came into this game at 322, and she's been a mark of consistency. Batted 321 in March, 323 in April. Now she's got the 1-2 count. Staves off a fastball on the outside edge. Pion has not walked anyone. In fact, we've had no walks in this game. These 2 pitchers typically don't allow a lot of walks. Pion 3 per 7 innings of work, but she's been very effective. Fastball, another one just misses the outside edge. And a full count on Benjamin. 12 RBI, looking for her first home run of the season. Good power lineup for Hope. And the payoff pitch. Line drive foul left side. In fact, how about this? 25 home runs for the Flying Dutch. That's second in the MIAA. There's only one category in the offense that are not in the top 3. That's based on balls per game. They don't walk a lot, just 2.2 per 7 innings. 3-2 pitch popped up left side, shortstop taking control, and that is Jewel to make the grab. A nice play staring into the sun, which is behind us and to our right, and that's tough for this defense at this hour. 1 up and 1 down. That'll bring up Aaron King. The Hopi Awards were this week, and it's recognition of athletic accomplishments. We'll get to that in a second. Fly ball deep. Back goes the center fielder, Josefchek. And she hauls it in left center for out number 2. But King was an award winner. She won the Be Strong, Be True Athlete of the Year. That was on Monday. It's the true essence of a student athlete, and she earned that award. She had a fantastic career. First pitch swinging is Callow, and that one to the right side, and that one falls between the trifecta of defensive players for Albion. And new life for Kaylin Callow. And speaking of someone who's had a fantastic career, Callow, the first baseman, batted .410 last year, first team all-conference. And now trying to extend her second-best hitting streak ever. She comes in with a 10-game hit streak. She's 0 for 2 today. And another foul to the right side up on the dugout roof. Albion side, 0-2 for Callow. She was robbed of an extra base hit by Bissett in right field with a diving grab in the first and then struck out swinging in the third. Two nothing Hope. We're in the 6th. Strike called. Nice pitch by Payan, and Callow caught looking. Payan in a groove, but the Albion offense has some work to do. Hope College just needs to get 3 more outs, and they'll take the first game of this doubleheader. We'll be right back. Hope 2, Albion nothing. This is your Hope College Sports Network.
At the top of the 7th inning for the Britons. Number 4, Kennedy Barber.
Heart of the order for the Britons here in the top of the 7th. Hope trying to take the first game of this doubleheader as that one chopped foul by Kennedy Barman. Cleanup hitter, 0 for 2. Weak pop-up and a strikeout as Avery Slancic, with a career day. She's got 8 strikeouts unofficially. The senior pitcher trying to pitch a shutout. She's got 7 complete games this year, going for her 8th. And she looks as strong now as she did back in the early going. She scattered 3 hits, a single in the first, a single in the second, and a double back in the 5th. Infield and outfield straight up for Barman. Ground ball, foul. Wow, that was right on a rope over that third base bag. Richard Havercroft says foul ball, the home plate umpire. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. It'll be Bissett and Cardinale for this top of the 7th. Leanne Lefebvre in her 7th season with Albion as the head coach. Ground ball weakly, charged by Nolan, and a quick throw and out number 1. Good play. Good extension at first by Callow, and Albion down to their last 2 outs here in the 7th.
Now batting for the Britons. Number 1, Lizzie Bissett.
Hope comes in at 11-1 in the MIAA. Alma right on their tails at 12-2, and Alma at Trine today. There's a foul ball out of play. Trine in 3rd place in the MIAA standings, and there's a lot of scenarios like we talked about, but Hope just trying to take care of their own business. If they win both games today and Alma loses at least 1 at Trine today, they will clinch at least a share of the title. That we do know. Fastball way away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hope's won 5 in a row. Albion's lost 4 straight. Hope has not lost here at Walter Stadium, looking to go 9-0. Inside Cheese backs away. Bissett. 0 for 2 for Bissett. The heart of the order really has been a non-factor for Albion. In fact, the entire lineup is, but 1 for 10 for the 4, 5, and 6 batters in the lineup for the Britons. Off-speed pitch, well hit into right field, but tracking that one and making the grab is Henry for out number 2. Boy, that's a good late inning stance by Henry. Two-handed grab of that fly ball. Secured the baseball. 2 gone. That'll leave it up to Cardinale, the catcher. As Hope trying to win their 5th straight, moved to 23-8 on the season. Strike called in the inside corner. Slancic deals off the glove. That's a fair ball of Nolan. That was a hot smash. We'll see if they mark that a hit or an error, but that was a bang-bang play. That will be a base hit. Nolan tried to backhand it right on the bag, but glanced off her glove, and for Cardinale, who struck out twice. That's the 4th hit of the day for Albion. So the tying run at the plate in Chloe Miller. She's got no home runs but 6 RBI. Not a lot of extra base power as she swings weakly at a slider away. Batting .220 coming in. She is 1 for 2 today. 2 outs for Hope College, trying to shut down Albion in game 1. Hugging the lines is the infield corner. Nolan at third, Callow at first, trying not to let anything get past as that one dribbled foul to the left. So in game 2, we'll take a look at what's going around the MIAA. Kalamazoo is taking on St. Mary's today in a doubleheader. Like we said, Alma at Trine. That's the one we're really paying attention to. We'll do a little out-of-town scoreboard going on in game 2. Fastball high and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Slancic's gone all the way for Hope College. 4 hits. 8 strikeouts. Has not walked a batter. Hope leads 2-0. Runner at first is Cardinale. Not great speed, and that one way away. Wind continues to blow from left field. Moving left to right. We are facing northeast, give or take, here at Walter Stadium. Swing and a miss. Chloe Miller goes down swinging, and Hope College closes out game 1 of this 2-game doubleheader. And Avery Slancic does it again. 7 innings of 4-hit baseball. No runs, no walks, 8 strikeouts. That's a career high. And she improves to 9-6 on the season with the victory. Hope College wins 2-0. 2 runs and just 4 hits for Hope, but it was enough to do the job. No runs, 4 hits for Albion. There were no errors in the game. And the losing pitcher is Ashley Pion. She falls to 7-12, but her effort was phenomenal in her 21st start of the season. Big heroes in the offensive side of things today is Grace Henry. 2 hits, including a double. She goes 2 for 3. Peyton Benjamin had an RBI sacrifice fly in the 3rd. And Haley Bennett with an RBI double back in the 3rd inning to pace the Hope offense. Not a lot, but it'll count. 2-0 Hope College. We'll take about a 35-minute timeout. We'll have game 2 right here. So sit back, relax. We'll be back with game 2 in just a little while. I'm Mike Coleman. Thanks for checking in. And you're listening to Hope College Softball. This is the Hope Sports Network. And welcome to Game 2 of the doubleheader here at Walters Stadium in Holland. Albion versus Hope College, as Hope will lead things off here in the top of the first inning. Grace Henry, Peyton Benjamin, Aaron King, the top three batters. Facing Gabrielle Herkoway for Albion. And Albion's Herkoway delivers. Herkoway 2-6 with a 4.18 ERA on the season, making her 9th start. So Henry gets to start in right field in Game 2. Benjamin on deck in center, and King in the hole at second. We'll get to the rest of the starting lineup in just a bit. There's a fastball inside under the elbows of Henry. He was 2 for 3 in the first game. Kaylin Callow will bat cleanup at first base. Lexi Potapsik will be the designated player batting 5th. Batting 6th will be Vanessa Crombine in left field. The shortstop, Kaylee Ebeling, batting 7th. Swinging a foul out of play. Makes the count 2-2. Bree Nolan batting 8th, batting in third base, and catching and batting 9th is Haley Bennett. Hope has won 5 straight with that 2-0 victory in Game 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Albion shut out. No runs, 4 hits, no errors. Herkoway delivers. That one grounded right back to her. She bobbles a baseball, and she does not get a throwaway, and that'll be an error on Albion, as Herkoway just had it pop out of her glove. So Henry's on with a leadoff error to start the ball game. That'll bring up Peyton Benjamin. Fielding has been a problem for Albion this year. Their 67th error, just over 2 per 7 innings of work. That's 8 out of 9 teams in the MIAA. And now Peyton Benjamin, who had 2 sacrifices, including a sacrifice fly, will bunt one towards the pitcher Herkoway, and out at first on a bang-bang play. The sacrifice moves Henry to second base, and Benjamin does her job. And a runner in scoring position with 1 out for Aaron King.
Now batting for the Flying Dutch, number 4, Aaron King.
Aaron King, who's cooled off as of late, but coming into the game today, had a .359 average, and that one lined up the middle, base hit right over the right shoulder of the pitcher Herkoway, and a play at the plate not made as a line drive off the bat of King barely eluded the pitcher, and the RBI single, her 26th RBI of the year, gives Hope an early 1-0 lead as Henry comes in to score.
Now batting for the Flying Dutch, number 5.
Solid contact by King. Here's Callow. 1 out here in the first. Wind continues to blow from the left field foul pole. That one lifted into center field. A straight line drive to Josefchek. And a quick out as King scrambles back to first. 2 gone. That'll leave it up to Potapsik, Lexi Potapsik. The transfer from Valdosta State, the junior out of Naperville, Illinois, looking for her first hit of the series. Popped out to the shortstop and right field in Game 1, 0 for 2, and she gets her first bat here in Game 2 with a runner at first. 27 RBI, leads the ball club. Played a few games for Tiffin University as a freshman before transferring to Valdosta State in Georgia. That was a Division II program. Just saw 3 at-bats, but has found a home here in West Michigan. So she bats with 2 outs. First on the team with a .456 batting average coming in. And she's tied with 2 other players, Callow and Ebeling, on the home run list with 4. Good power in the portion of the lineup. Ground ball and a wild throw to first base. And everybody's safe. Rounding third and heading for home is King. And she will score without a throw. That was a play that MIAA at third had time to make, but she hit it high. And that's going to be an error on the third baseman. And the second error of the day in this inning.
Now batting for the Flying Dutch.
And it's 2-0 Hope. Little breathing room for Hope College. A win today in Game 2. And 1 loss by Alma in the doubleheader against Trine would give them at least a clinch of the MIAA regular season championship. Fly ball, right field, well hit. But Bissett has room and makes a grab for out number 3. Hope starts out strong. 2 runs. 1 left on base, 2 errors, 1 hit, and 2 runs. 2-0 Flying Dutch. Bottom of the first coming up. We'll be right back. This is Hope College Sports. The Albion Britons will bat on the bottom of the first, and they will face the right-handed slants of Chloe Haskins, the senior from Brighton, Michigan. She went to Brighton High School. What a stellar year she is having. The senior 7-0 with a 1.88 ERA, making her 14th start. And she's been nothing short of brilliant. Just one earned run in her last 7 innings of work. Her last outing was against St. Mary's in a 5-inning game. She took the win. 4 innings, 4 hits, no runs. Walked a couple and struck out 3. 18-9 in her career, making her 39th start. She will face center fielder Jacqueline Josefchek. Is that one a swing and a miss? It'll be Josefchek, MIAA, Rossi, Douglas, Bissett batting 5th, Barman batting 6th, Cardinale batting 7th, Miller 8th, and Jewell will round out the batting order for Leanne Lefebvre in her 7th season with the Britons. Best finish for Albion in the top 3. They've never won an MIAA regular season title. Is that one upstairs? 1 and 2 the count. Their best finish as of late, you have to go all the way back to 2003 when they finished tied for 2nd. They've never won the crown. That one fouled out of play right side. Pretty fair year last year, 17-17, 7-9 in conference, but the offense has been suspect all season long. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Waving at that outside fastball is Josefchek, and she goes down swinging. We saw Avery Slancic with a career-high 8 strikeouts in the win in Game 1 earlier, as she moved to 9-6 on the season. And that'll bring up Megan MIAA to the plate, who was 0 for 3 in Game 1. A couple lineouts, hit the ball well, just nothing to show for it. Rossi on deck. 2-0 Hope. We're in the bottom of the first. Fastball inside. Our umpires have switched places. Mark Nefsick behind the plate. Richard Havercroft working the infield, outfield here in Game 2. Fastball pop-up behind the home plate, and easy catch by Bennett for out number 2. That'll leave it up to Casey Rossi, the second baseman. Albion's last games were on Sunday against Alma, who's currently in 2nd place in the MIAA, and they had a rough go. They lost 4-1 in Game 1 and 9-0 in Game 2. Just 6 hits for Albion total in that series loss. Here's Haskins, wasting no time, swinging a pop-up out of play. 0-2. This is an ERA, the Flying Dutch, 2.04. That's 4th in the league, but that just shows you how much good pitching there is in the MIAA this year. Opponents batting just .256 against Hope pitching so far through 31 games. Pitch on the outside corner makes it 1-2. You look at the batting average for Hope, 2nd in the league, 2nd in fielding percentage, 2nd in fewest errors, and that fine ERA. That's why they're in 1st place. That line drive is fouled on the left field line. Keeps the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hope 9-0 here at Walter Stadium. They've won 5 straight. And if they can pull this off, looking up for a showdown Saturday at Trine in the regular season finales. We'll have an update on the Trine Alma series that's going on today, the doubleheader. That one bounce to the plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes. We have not seen a walk in this series, this doubleheader today. Very clean game in game one. And the payoff pitch, swing popped up. Is it playable? Nolan on the left side of the infield and makes the catch for out number 3. Wynn might have kept that one in. 3 up and 3 down for the Britons. 2-0 Hope College. They'll come to bat when we come back. This is the Hope College Sports Network. Let's go to the second inning here in Holland as a shortstop. Kaylee Ebeling at the plate. 2-0 Hope. 2 runs as a result of 2 errors in that first inning. There's a pitch on the inside. We just got an update in game 1 of that doubleheader, Alma versus Trine. Trine wins that game 4-0. Adrian Rossi no-hit the Alma Scots. And a phenomenal effort by the Thunder as that one lined out a play to the right. So now the scenario set up if Hope wins this second game and an Alma win in game 2 gives Hope at least a share of the MIAA title. So Hope College trying to take care of their business, and a big help by the Thunder in helping Hope along. So 4-0, Alma takes it on the chin. They've still got another game to play today. Swinging a line drive into center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Good bit of hitting by Ebeling. And leadoff batter is on here in the second.
Now batting for the Flying Dutch, number 19, Bree Nolan.
One on, nobody out here in the second. Fly ball, center field, giving chases Josefchek staring into that sun and makes the grab for out number 1. Ebeling back to first. 1 gone for Haley Bennett.
Now batting for the Flying Dutch, number 24, Haley Bennett.
Corners in on the defense for Albion. Already 2 errors in this second game. Hope comes in averaging 9.5 hits per game and 6.6 runs. Those are good numbers, both second in conference. Fastball catches the top side, evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. We've had a pretty steady wind all afternoon long here at Walter Stadium at Hope College. 40 degrees at game time, and the wind chill knocking things down. Everybody bundled up here at the stadium, a lot of caps and gloves. So Hope at 12-1 in conference. They've won 5 straight, 23-8 overall. They've won 7 of 8, swinging a foul back to the screen. This has been a banner year for Hope College sports, talking with the sports information director, Alan Babbitt, before the game. And if you follow Hope College, championships locked down, championship titles on the line in these spring sports to close out a phenomenal season. And probably a little bit of rest for Alan Babbitt. Throw down to second on the steal, head first slide, and out at second. Good throw by Cardinale. And Ebeling is caught stealing. Put out goes 2-6. 2 gone. Bennett still at the plate facing a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes as Gabriel Herkaway at 2-6 on the year swings and a line drive right to the second baseman Rossi. Good bat on the ball by Bennett, but nothing to show for it. Single and no more. We go to the bottom of the second inning, 2-0 Hope. We'll be right back.
In the top of the second inning for the Flying Dutch, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one left on base. Entering the bottom of the second inning, Hope College 2, Albion College 0. Leading off the bottom of the second inning for the Britons, number 2, Parker Douglas.
Bottom of the second, Hope College with a 2-0 lead. Albion looking for their first hit in Game 2 and their first runs in the doubleheader today. It'll be Douglas, Bissett, and Barman as they face Haskins, and taking it on the left elbow is Douglas. She is hit by the pitch, their first base runner. Not the most glamorous ways of getting on base, but Albion will take it. They had 4 hits in Game 1. They matched Hope's hit total, but just could not put anything across the plate. And now we'll get a pinch runner for Albion. I think that will be Olivia Pollock.
Pinch runner for the Britons is number 9, Olivia Pollock.
So Pollock at first, nobody out for Albion. 2-0 Hope. 2 errors led to 2 runs. RBI single by Aaron King in that first. Hope looking to turn 2. They're in double play depth. They've turned 16 on the season. As that one on the inside corner for a strike is Bissett taking all the way. Nolan creeps in on third, expecting the bunt. So does Callow at first. Inside pitch as turning away is Bissett. No balls. Well, they're going to call a strike on that one. 0-2. Good pitch by Haskins. Had me fooled. And quickly, 2 strikes on Bissett. 2 RBI on the season. Came in on the day batting .245. Swing and a miss as she chases the slider away. And the second strikeout of the day for Chloe Haskins, averaging 5.5 strikeouts per start. She's got 2 today. And here's Kennedy Barman. Swinging through that offering by Haskins for strike 1 is Barman. Batted in the cleanup spot in Game 1, 0 for 3 with a couple of pop-outs and a strikeout. Righty on righty. Fastball up top. Misses. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Pollock the pinch runner at first. Benjamin once again shading left center for these right-handed batters in center field. Check swing. Did she go? Yes, she did. Haskins making her 39th start of her career, the senior from Brighton, Michigan. Swing and a foul up and over the broadcast booth. Keeps the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Hope will finish out the season this Saturday at Trine. That'll be a 1 o'clock start for Game 1 and a 3 o'clock give or take start for game 2. Ground ball hit softly to the shortstop. Ebling to second for 1, and the turn throw is not made. Is forced at second base is Pollock. So Ebling does her job to complete the lead out for out number 2. Safe at first is Barman on the fielder's choice. That'll leave it up to the catcher, Dylan Cardinale. She struck out twice, but did have a single in game 1. Came into the day batting .203. Does have a home run. Not a lot of power on this Albion team. Just 5 home runs as a team. That's last in the MIAA as a check swing, and that one bounds off the fence. Now Bennett would just walk the yellow softball out to her starter, Haskins. So Hope in control of trying to gain their MIAA title. Would be the 3rd for head coach Mary Vandehoof in her 12th season. Fastball popped up right side, giving chase is the right fielder Henry, and she makes the play for out number 3. Leadoff hit batsman, but no more, and Albion goes down in the 2nd inning. 2-0 Hope College. We'll be back for more right after this.
In the bottom of the 2nd inning for the Britons, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Entering the top of the 3rd inning, Hope College 2, Albion College 0. Leading off the top of the 3rd inning for the Flying Dutch, number 6, Grace Henry.
Flying Dutch to lead off the top of the 3rd with a 2-0 lead. They've got 2 runs on 2 hits, benefiting from 2 Albion fielding errors. And now Herkaway delivers. Grace Henry, she reached base on an error by the pitcher in inning number 1. Had a nice game in game 1, 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Got open stance from the left side. One of the few left-handed batters in the game. Swinging a line drive going the other way. Base hit down the line. Big turn at first, racing for second. Play is up the line as the throw is off. And Grace Henry, with their 7th double of the season, 2nd of the day, a leadoff variety, and Hope College in business in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting for the Flying Dutch, number 3, Peyton Benjamin.
Beautiful piece of hitting. Kept her hands in, took it the other way, and you knew she was going for 2, and that'll bring up Benjamin. Maybe a sacrifice situation. One of the best at it is Benjamin. She's got 3 in the game, and looks like she's going to hit away as Henry halfway down the line before she put on the brakes. 1 ball and no strikes to Benjamin, batting .322 coming in on the day. 12 RBI. She had her 12th in game 1 and sacrifice fly in the 3rd inning. Part of that 2-0 victory. Stays away from a fastball outside. 2-0. King on deck. A Dutch team that bats .346 as a team. Go right down the line. Proficiency all the way from 1 to 9. Righty on righty. Rests that bat touching that right shoulder. And now a good hitter's count. Benjamin 3-0. Herkaway, very controlled pitcher, under 2 walks per 7 innings of work, 1.7 to be exact. And the 3-0 taken all the way is Benjamin. That's a strike. Home plate umpire Mark Sefcik, very deliberate in his calls. 3-1. Swing, foul, line drive, out of play to the right. Benjamin with 12 RBI. Sophomore out of Eaton Rapids, Michigan. Really turned into an everyday starter this season. Now looking at the payoff pitch from Herkaway, runner at second. Swinging a foul. Boy, she turned on an inside pitch. That was a tough one to fight off. Had to get those hands in. So a little breathing room for the Flying Dutch. They win game one. Alma loses. They were no hit by Trine in their doubleheader, as they remain in first place. Fly ball, center field. Josefchik on the run in right center makes a running grab. Tagging up, moving to third base is Henry. So Benjamin does her job. Got enough bat on it to move the base runner. Boy, she does that so well, whether it's a deliberate bunt sacrifice or getting it in play. One gone, runner at third. And Erin King, who had an RBI single in game one, steps to the plate. She's had quite the career. 376 as a freshman, 375 as a sophomore. 6 home runs last year, led the squad. Fastball. Popped out of play right side, giving chase. Albion can't catch up to it. She comes into today's play with 36 doubles on the all-time list for Hope College. That's 4th best all-time, just one away from 3rd place. Well, she leads a lot of categories in this offense. 10 doubles leads the team. 25 RBI is second. Now waits the 1-1. Swing and a fly ball center field. Drifting back is Josefchik. That'll get the run home almost to the warning track. And racing home is Grace Henry. Erin King with her 2nd RBI of the day. Sacrifice fly. And the run scored gives Hope a 3-0 lead. King with 2 RBI on the day. RBI 27. Ground ball, good short hop stop by MIAA. Good throw this time. And Callow, first pitch swinging. Grounds out to the third baseman. But Hope adds a run. They lead 3-0. Albion will try and see what they can do, trailing. Bottom of the third when we come back. This is Hope College Sports Network.
Entering the bottom of the third inning, Hope College 3, Albion College 0. Leading off the bottom of the third inning for the Britons, number 19, Chloe Miller.
Top of the third we go here at Hope College. Walter Stadium, the scene. I'm Mike Coleman. Glad to have you along. First pitch right over our heads. 0-1 on Chloe Miller, Shannon Jewell, and Jacqueline Josefchik. 8-9-1 of the order for Albion in the bottom half of this inning. 3-0 Hope College. 3 hits for Hope. Albion has had 1 base runner. Another foul off to the right. 0-2 quickly on Miller, who struck out twice in game 1. She did have a single. Came in today, .220 average. The Davison, Michigan senior swings and just gets a piece of it and stays alive. Not much change in these starting lineups to game 2. Hope exact lineup from game 1. Albion shifted a little bit as far as the batting order. But both teams, you'll find that a lot. Both teams sticking with their starting 9 on a regular basis. Miller chases some outside heat and strikes out for out number 1 in the 3rd. 3 strikeouts for Haskins. She had 3 strikeouts in her last outing, a 4-inning effort against St. Mary's back on Saturday. That'll bring up the shortstop, Jewel. Swing and a miss, a little late. Looked like a little off. Took something off that pitch, did Haskins. King almost touching the grass at second base defensively for Hope. Nolan in tight at 3rd and hugging the line as that went in for a strike. Boy, Haskins pounding the plate. Not a lot of balls being thrown by her. She has found the zone. The 0-2. Fouled off on a swing to the right side. Next half inning, we'll get an update, see if game 2 has started between Alma and Trine. Something we're paying attention to. Alma shut out and no hit in game 1 in their 4-0 loss. Hope shared an unofficial tie in last year's MIAA standings, but due to COVID and all that. Ground ball. Nice stop by Ebling. Throw to first, not in time. As Callow with the stretch. Boy, that was just a great stop by Ebling. From behind the bag, quick release, but just enough speed by Jewel, and that'll be an infield single. Pretty play. And the first hit of the day, and the no-hit bid by Haskins is broken up here in the 3rd. A 1-out single brings up the top of the order. Josefchik lifts it into center field, and drifting to right center is Benjamin, who hauls it in for out number 1. So Josefchik goes 1-pitch swinging. 2 gone for the third baseman, Megan MIAA.
Now batting for the Britons, number 11, Megan MIAA.
Looking at the Trine Alma game 2, they're getting set to start. They have not officially started that yet. We had a very quick game here in game 1. Pop up behind home plate. Bennett gives chase. She runs out of room as that one falls into the stands. On deck is Casey Rossi. Albion, like we mentioned, just struggling all season long on the offensive side of things. Kaylin Lefebvre has a mixture of some seniors, but a fairly young team. Swinging another foul back. Hope trying to follow up on a 25-11 season last year. They went 14-2 in conference. They tied with Trine for first in the MIAA. Another foul. Boy, if my window had been open and no screen, and might have had a chance at that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hope leads 3-0. 2 in the first, 1 in the 3rd. Decent crowd on hand today. It's not the warmest of days. Half swing, and swinging through is MIAA. And Albion strands a base runner. We've played 3 full innings here at Hope. 3-0 Hope. They'll come to bat when we come back right after this.
In the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Britons, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. Entering the top of the 4th inning, Hope College 3, Albion College 0.
Lexi Potapsik will lead things off for Hope College. We're on the top of the fourth inning. Hope in the driver's seat. 3-0 lead in Game 2. They shut out Albion in Game 1, 2-0. And Potapsik, who reached base on a fielding error by the third baseman MIAA for Albion in the first inning. Batting from the right side, looking for her first hit of the day. 0 for 2 in Game 1. Swinging a liner, short hop, fielded and bobbled by Jewell, and she'll draw no throw. They're going to give Potapsik a base hit on that one. Not sure that Jewell could have thrown out Lexi at first. She has good wheels. So the first hit of the day for Lexi Potapsik. And we've got a pinch runner. Emily Martin, the sophomore out of Whitehall, Michigan, will pinch run at first. Albion will put themselves in double play depth. Just one double play turn by this Albion defense all season through 33 games. So here's Crombeen. 0 for 1 in Game 2. 0 for 2 in Game 1. She came in 300 average, 24 RBI, third on the team in that department. Fastball's outside by Herkaway. Last start for Herkaway was at Alma, and she took the loss in that one. Freshman from Sheridan, Michigan. Now with a 2-0 count on Vanessa Crombeen. In that Alma game, 3 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, none of them earned. She did walk 1 and strike out 2. So a decent effort by her. But Albion took it on the chin in the doubleheader loss at Alma. Alma, one of those teams that as always has a good program like Adrian in baseball. Hope College has had good programs the last couple of years in men's baseball. They're on the verge of securing an MIAA title. They'll be in action tomorrow against Calvin. We'll have that broadcast for you beginning right around 5 or 10 minutes to 4 o'clock. Fastball down low, missing, and Crombeen draws the first walk of the day. So Hope in business. Runners at first and second. Nobody out for Kaylee Ebling. Ebling with a single already in this one. 4 home runs on the year for Kaylee Ebling, the junior from Utica High School. Tall, lanky shortstop Ebling. Good range. She's tall for an infielder in that position. She likes to hug that plate. Bat resting on that right shoulder. And looks at a fastball. Missing on the outside corner, 1-1. 3-0 Hope College. Looking to tack on some more. Runners at first and second. Their best threat of the day. Popped up. Left side. MIAA lets it drop in fair territory. She thought the catcher had it. Miscommunique. Oh, my goodness. That was 1 foot fair. Did they call that a foul ball? Well, a break for Albion. Ground ball to third. MIAA touches the bag at third and gets the force out, but no more. So Potapsik is forced out at third base for the first out of the inning. Crombeen moves to second. And Ebling on first with a fielder's choice. So exactly how we started that at bat, except one gone for Bree Nolan. Bree Nolan's been on a bit of a tear. In the last series against St. Mary's, a career-high 5 RBI. That one is lined into left, base hit. Rounding third, heading for home, and the throw is cut off. Throw back to second, not in time. RBI single by Bree Nolan. RBI number 10 on the season as she drills it into left field. And we've got a 4-0 game. Boy, good contact by Nolan. So Crombie comes in to score. Ebling stops at second base. Nolan at first for Haley Bennett. Bennett with a double in the first game, an RBI double back in the third inning. And that one into left field, well hit. It's got some legs, and that one is over the fence. Home run, Bennett. Left center field, giving chase is Josefchek. Ran out of real estate, and for Bennett, her fourth home run of the year. How about that production from the number 9 hitter in the lineup? 3-run bomber, RBIs 11, 12, and 13, and that breaks open this ball game with only one gone in the fourth inning. And now it's Hope 7, Albion nothing. That was impressive. She had a crosswind coming in from the foul pole and left, and it just had enough carry to get over. So home run number 4. Wow, what a blast here at Walters. That'll bring up Henry. Does not get any easier for Herkaway, the starting pitcher for Albion. Our first home run of the day. 26th of the year for the Flying Dutch. That's second best in the MIAA. Boy, Grace Henry just having a breakout season this year, the sophomore. Ground ball, Weekly hit to third. MIAA, quick throw, and Henry grounds out for out number 2. That'll leave it up to Peyton Benjamin. So now 4 players on the Flying Dutch squad with 4 home runs to lead the team. So Bennett joins that club. Here's Benjamin. Swings at a fastball. That one in play for the first baseman, and a good grab by Douglas. Had to stare down the sun for out number 3, but Hope does some damage. 4 runs. The big blast by Haley Bennett, the 3-run tater, her 4th of the season. Hope 7, Albion nothing. We'll be right back.
4 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Entering the bottom of the 4th inning, Hope College 7, Albion College 0. Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Britons, number 8, Casey Rossi.
Casey Rossi leads things off. The swing on a first pitch offering by Haskins. Pops one up, and making the grab is Bennett behind home plate. Well, a lot of breathing room now for Chloe Haskins. She's thrown 42 pitches in this game. 34 for strikes, been pounding the zone, now challenging the Albion hitters, especially with that 7-0 lead as we're in the bottom of the 4th inning here at Hope. Glad to have you along for this Wednesday afternoon doubleheader. Haskins delivers inside corner to Parker Douglas. That one is off the plate. Douglas was hit by a pitch in her only at bat in the 2nd inning and was forced out. Fastball misses up top. 2 balls and no strikes. Haskins has not walked a batter. 4 strikeouts on her day. We saw Avery Slancic with a career-high 8 strikeouts in Game 1 win. Swing and a miss, taking something off that one. Haskins, the senior from Brighton, Michigan. 18-9 career record coming in with an ERA of 2.69. Fastball hits the inside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bissett on deck for Albion. They've lost 5 straight. find themselves in 8th place in conference coming into today's play. And that went inside. It's been a tough stretch for the Britons, as that one popped up left side. Shallow left field. Crombeen calls everybody off to make the grab for out number 2. Through 32 innings of offense for Albion over the last 5 games. 5 games plus, I should say. Just 16 hits in those 32 innings. And trailing 7-0 right now. Coming back after a deficit like that, tough enough. But when the offense is struggling, easy fly ball to left center field. Can of corn for Peyton Benjamin. 3 up, 3 down, and Chloe Haskins and the Flying Dutch are rolling. 7-0 lead. We go to the top of the 5th when we come back.
Entering the top of the 5th inning, Hope College 7, Albion College 0.
Here's Aaron Kang to lead things off. Here in the top of the 5th inning, here at Hope. Hope's taking game 1, trying to close things out in game 2. As the first offering by Herkaway is outside. Herkaway's 7th home run allowed off the bat of Haley Bennett was really the breakout hit for the Flying Dutch. 3-run home run back in the 4th inning. So Hope scored 2 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd, and 4 in the 4th inning. We have 6 hits on the day. Albion just 1 hit in game 2. Herkaway delivers, got some good velocity. That one over but low. 3 balls and no strikes. Middle of the infield deep for the Britons. King awaits the 3-0. She'll take all the way. That one in for a strike. For King, she's been all MIAA second team 2 times in her career in 2019 and 2021. Swings on a 3-1. Slams it foul left side. Like we talked about, great career, the senior from Hudsonville High School. Great productivity from a second baseman. Good power. 4 home runs, 26 RBI. She's had 2 RBI today. That one lifted into left field. Playable for the left fielder Barman and making the grab at the line for out number 1. Well hit, but in play. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Kaylin Callow. All-conference player last year was Callow, first team. By the way, that 0-for-3 day in Game 1 snapped her second-best hitting streak of all time at 10 games. She had a 14-game hit streak as a freshman, but now she has to start another one, looking for her first hit. Flew out to center field in inning number 1 and grounded out to the third baseman in the 3rd. 6 hits for the Dutch, 7 runs. Pitch upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Came in batting .359 on the season. Fly ball, right field. Playable for Bissett, out number 2. 2 fly ball outs to start the 5th inning. That'll leave it up to Potapsic.
Now batting for the Flying Dutch, number 16, Lexi Potapsic.
Potapsic, the designated player today. Single in the 4th and reached base back in the 1st inning on an error by the 3rd baseman, MIAA. So she'll bat from the right side. She had been red hot coming into this doubleheader today. 14 for her last 26. That's a .538 batting average clip in her last 8 games. As she takes fastball up in the zone for ball 1. And in those 8 games, 5 multi-hit games of those 8. So she's getting her hits in bunches. That one well hit. There's a base hit into left field. Took a bit of an outside pitch, was able to pull that, and a 2-out single by Potapsic. Make it 6 multi-hit games in 10. She's on for the 3rd time today. 2nd single of the day, and that all comes with 2 outs. And that will leave it up to Crombeen, the left fielder. Wave of the bat over the right shoulder by Crombeen. Good backhanded stop by the catcher, Cardinale. Crombeen she played in 17 games last year, but just had 17 at-bats, and now has worked her way into the starting left fielder position and finds herself 3rd in RBIs on the club coming into today's play. She does have a tendency to strike out at times, but she bats with a runner on first, 2 gone. Walked and scored in the 4th, flew out in the 1st. Going through a stretch a little bit right now. Just 2 for her last 17. Takes an inside pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2 gone. Runner at first is Potapsic. 7 hits on the day for the Dutch. Matches their run total. They lead 7-0. Trying to get a sweep of this doubleheader against the Britons. Swing and a line drive. Drops down into left field, base hit. That'll get you off the schneid. So Crombeen at first, her first base hit of the day. Stopping at 2nd is Potapsic, and all coming with 2 outs, back-to-back singles for Kaylee Ebling. We've got a pinch hitter. That's going to be Sydney Zombo, the sophomore out of Clinton Township. And Zombo will step to the plate. First action of the day for Zombo. She'll bat from the left side. Open stance, closed. Feet close together, I should say, as that one on the fastball offering from Herkaway misses outside. So runners in scoring position. Hope leading 7-0. We're in the 5th inning, top of the 5th. Herkaway in a jam. Fastball strike right at the belt. Zombo, her 25th at bat of the season. Boy, when she plays, she plays. .417 average, a check swing. That one dribbled in front of the Hope bench off to the left. 5 RBI on the season, 2 doubles on the year. So the productivity has been good. Another young player in the queue. No doubt will start at some point, but right now coming off the bench trying to deliver the big hit. Is that one off the glove of Cardinale, throw to 3rd, off the glove of the 3rd baseman. Nobody advances, but stopping at 3rd is Potapsic. Down to 2nd is Crombeen. So that's going to be a pass ball on the catcher Cardinale. And a hit could bring in 2. The 2-2 offering. Swing, line drive, right to Barrowman in left. Hit very well, but right to the fielder for out number 3. Hope threatens. They do not score. 7-0 though, Hope, as we move to the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll be right back. This is the Hope Sports Network.
fifth inning for the Flying Dutch. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. Entering the bottom of the fifth inning, Hope College 7, Albion College 0. Leading off the bottom of the fifth inning for the Britons, number 4, Kennedy Barman.
6, 7, 8 in the lineup for the Britons here in the fifth. Barman, Cardinelli, and Miller as Kennedy Barman reached base on a fielder's choice in the second inning. Bats for the second time in this game. He was 0 for 3 in game one as that one fouled back to the screen. Albion just 4 hits in that shutout loss in game one, 2-0. And they have scratched out just 1 base hit in game two. As Chloe Haskins has been phenomenal. Doesn't give up a lot of hits anyway, just 5.5 and 7 innings average of work. And out on strikes is Barman. 3 pitches, caught looking for out number 1. 4th strikeout of the day for Haskins. Check that 5th. She'll give you 5.5 strikeouts per start. Foul back to the screen. We saw Avery Slancik with a gem in game one. 7 innings of 4-hit shutout baseball. She struck out a career 8, did not walk a batter as she picked up her 9th win of the season. Swing and lifted out of play. That one might be in the swamp. Walter Stadium, just part of the great athletic facilities here on the campus of Hope College. Swing and a miss. Chasing the outside pitch, and Haskins wasting no time. 2 quick strikeouts here in the 5th inning. She's got 6. That'll leave it up to Chloe Miller. Miller has struck out a couple times chasing the outside pitch. He struck out 3 times and got 1 single in today's play. Looking at the season high in strikeouts in a start for Haskins, that one inside on the hands of Miller, almost hit her. Haskins had 8 strikeouts in a win against Wellesley back on March 21st. Went 5 innings of no-hit baseball. And now I think they're going to say that last pitch hit Miller on the hand, so she'll take to first base. Second time Haskins has hit a batter today. She hit Douglas back in the second. And now Shannon Jewell, the number 9 batter, the shortstop, will bat with 2 outs, runner at first. Hope leads this one in control, 7-0. We'll play 7. There's a foul out of play and a swing by Jewell. Singled in the 3rd inning. The lone hit off Chloe Haskins. Haskins 9-8 as a freshman. Just 1 start in 2020. Line drive caught by Ebeling for out number 3. And trying to remain perfect on the season. And Chloe Haskins 7-0 looking for win number 8. So far so good. Hope will bat in the top of the 6th when we come back.
Entering the top of the 6th inning, Hope College 7, Albion College 0. Leading off the top of the 6th inning for the Flying Dutch, number 19, Bree Nolan.
The red-hot Bree Nolan will lead things off for the Dutch in the 6th inning. RBI single in Game 2. She's 1 for 2. That one, first pitch, charging as a shortstop. Jewell throw to first. Nice play by the Britons defense. And Nolan is a bounce-out victim in the first out here in the 6th.
Now batting for the Flying Dutch, number 24, Haley Bennett.
Catcher Haley Bennett will bat with 1 out. Bennett takes a strike right at the belt. 0-1 on Haley Bennett. That 3-run home run back in the 4th really broke the game open. Her 4th of the season. She joins Erin King, Leah Potapsik, and Kaylin Callow on the team lead in home runs with 4. And 13 RBIs now for Bennett. Bennett from Livonia, Michigan, went to Benjamin Franklin. She's had a great doubleheader today. 1 for 2 with an RBI in Game 1. So officially, 2 for 4 with 4 RBI, a double and a home run. Looking for her first single of the day. It's been all extra base hits. We'll take it. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Hope. No runs, 1 hit, 2 errors for Albion. That one in the dirt. On deck is Grace Henry. Good balance by Hope in this one. 7 players have recorded a base hit in this game. 2-2 offering. Swing, grounding. Shortstop Jewell flips and throws. Good stretch by the first baseman Douglas to scoop it out for out number 2. And that'll leave it up to Grace Henry. Oh, they're going to call her safe. I think it was just a little bobble of the baseball. Really didn't have the ball secure, is what infield umpire Richard Havercroft said. And now that 3rd error of the day for Albion here in Game 2. For Douglas, her 3rd error of the season.
Pinch runner 11. Pinch runner for the Flying Dutch is number 11, Kyra Acker.
Kyra Acker, the pinch runner. She's at first base as the pinch runner. She went to high school with Peyton Benjamin, starting center fielder, both sophomores on that Eaton Rapids team. There's a fly ball in the left center field. On the run is Barham, and she can't get it. Dives for it up against the fence. Rounding third, heading for home is Acker, and she will score standing up as Grace Henry with another double today. Her 3rd of the afternoon, RBI number 21, and Hope extends the lead to 8-0. Boy, she got that in the jet stream in left center and gave it a ride to the fence. Barman made a good play on it, but could not come up with a diving play. So Acker scores, and her old high school teammate, Peyton Benjamin, steps to the plate. Chance to add some more runs with a runner at second. There's a strike call, taken all the way as Benjamin. She's got an RBI today in Game 1. 3 sacrifices combined in the 2 games today. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Hope leads 8-0. Fastball upstairs, evens the count at 1. Good speed at second in Grace Henry. She's got 9 doubles now in the season. 3 today. Second on the team now behind Erin King. Line drive right to the shortstop, Jewell. Diving back to second is Henry. Out number 2 for the Dutch. That'll leave it up to Erin King.
Number 4, Erin King.
King is 1 for 3 with an RBI single. There's a little blooper. Diving effort by Jewell. She won't come up with it as it rolls into left field. And Erin King with another RBI single. Her 27th RBI of the season. Ties for team high honors. Scoring from second is Henry. And it's all Hope College in game 2, 9-0. Did not hit it hard, but just enough. Jewel couldn't come up with it. She made a great effort from that shortstop position. Check that. That's the 3rd RBI for King today. She's got 28. Now is taking over the team lead. Here's Kaylin Callow. Is that a quiet day? 0 for 6, 2 strikeouts. 0 for 3 in this second game. Takes a big cut and a tapper to the left side. Callow, the first baseman from Plainfield, Illinois, went to Plainfield High School. She's a senior. Tall bat from the right side. Good power, 4 home runs, 27 RBI. Now looks at a fastball high and away for ball 1. 2 outs in this 6th inning, 2 runs in. Hope has scored in 4 innings of the 6 already today. They've held Albion to just 1 hit. That one well hit but well fouled on the left field line. Head coach Stu Fritz was in the broadcast booth before Game 1 and a little bit during the game of Game 1 of this doubleheader. His team will be in action tomorrow. That one past the first baseman Douglas, who made a stab at it into right field. That's a base hit by Callow, her first of the day. King rounds second, races to third, runners at the corner for the Flying Dutch. That was a total reaction play by Douglas at first. Tried to backhand it, but it got past her before she could react. It was almost like it wasn't a half swing by Callow, but it wasn't a fully committed swing, but she picks up her first base hit of the day. Callow came into today's play batting .379, and now runners at the corner with 2 outs for Potasic, as she looks at a strike on the outside edge, batting from that right side. 2 for 3 for Potasic in Game 2. 2 for 5 on the afternoon. 11 hits for the Flying Dutch. Fly ball. That one is off the fence in right center field. 1 run in. Rounding third, heading for home is Callow and doesn't draw the throw, and a little flex by Potapsic at second base as a 2-run double. Her 9th double of the year, drives in 2, and Hope having a field day here in the 6th inning. RBIs 25 and 26 for Lexi. She's had a 3-hit day today. Well, we talked about her torrid pace that she's had over the last few games. And I think we have a new pitcher coming in for the Britons, as Gabrielle Herkaway's day is done. Goes 5 2/3. We believe that is McKenna Shearer, the freshman out of Salem, Virginia. And McKenna Shearer went to Glenvar High School. Her last outing was on the 24th in relief against Alma. Did not record an out, gave up 3 hits, 4 earned runs, couple walks, did not strike out a batter. And for Shearer, comes in with a record of 0-3 with an 8.14 ERA. This is her 9th appearance of the year. She's had 3 starts, but 6 in relief. 20 hits in 16 and change innings. 21 walks in 16 innings has been problematic as opponents batting .270 off this right-hander. So Hope breaks it open with 4 runs here in the 6th inning. 2-run double by Potapsic. RBI single by Aaron King has been the big hits in this inning.
Now batting for the Flying Dutch, number 17, Vanessa Crombie.
So here's Crombie, man at second with an 11-0 lead. And Crombie's been on base twice, a walk and a run scored in the 4th and a single in the 5th. Wearing number 17 is Crombie. Brilliant Sunshine is given away to clouds here at the moment. Here at Walters Stadium, it's been a brilliant day. If not cold, but sun was out. That one fouled out of play. I think it was really 39 degrees at game time, but I think we put 40 just to make everybody feel a little better. A shake of the head by Darren Deistermars, a public address announcer, and sports information director Alan Babbitt, both enthusiastic. There's a pitch up top. 11-0 Hope College. They've broken it open, 4 in the 4th inning, and now 4 in the 6th. 4 hits and 1 batter in Haley Bennett reaching on an error, so a lot of base runners in this one. As Shear comes in really in a survival spot just to get out of the inning. As Herkaway goes 5 2/3, she gave up 12 hits. We'll have the final line on her in just a bit. Swing off the glove on the line drive by the third baseman MIAA. Tried to go for the tag, and dancing around her is Potapsik, and everybody's safe. That one was a shot by Crombie. That'll be a single for Crombie, her second hit of the day. Hope getting close to batting around here in the 6th inning. Ebeling at the plate, 1 for 3 today. She scored on the Haley Bennett home run back in the 4th inning. 11-0 Hope. 13 hits by the Flying Dutchman, or by the Flying Dutch today. Fastball over, but a little bit high, and 2 balls and no strikes. Well, we talked about the walk ratio for Shearer. 21 walks in 16 innings. That one misses inside. Now 3-0. 1 open base. On deck is Bree Nolan. Boy, you pick your poison. Oh, that was a late strike. The deliberate hand of Mark Sefcik. Two outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and third. Swinging another fouled back, putting another dent in the broadcast booth. Well, the wind has, for the most part today, has been as gentle as it has been. It started out, flags were moving around pretty well over the scoreboard in left field, but little breeze at the moment. But cloud cover makes it a little bit cooler. There's a little flare to the second baseman. Nice play by Rossi, and she hauls it in for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 4 runs in for the Dutch in the 6th inning. They lead 11-0. We'll be right back.
The 6th inning for the Flying Dutch. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. Entering the bottom of the 6th inning, Hope College 11, Albion College 0. Now pitching for the Flying Dutch, number 7, Elena Adams. Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Britons, number 6, Jacqueline Sushek.
Bottom of the 6th inning here at Hope College. New pitcher for the Flying Dutch as Josefchek, the leadoff batter, will face Elena Adams, the sophomore from Oak Creek, Wisconsin, St. Thomas More High School. And for Adams, making her 14th appearance of the season in relief of Chloe Haskins. And Haskins was absolutely brilliant. 5 innings pitched, just 1 hit. That was back in the 3rd inning. Didn't walk a batter and struck out 6 in line to win her 8th game of the season against no defeats as Adams slings in a fastball on the outside corner. So the 8-run rule in women's softball, if Albion scores 3 or fewer, this game is over, and a half-swing strikeout by Josefchek for the first out in the 6th will bring up the third baseman, Megan MIAA. For Adams, 38 innings pitched, just 32 hits, 10 earned runs, 16 walks, and 22 strikeouts, averaging just over 4 strikeouts a game, and that sparkling ERA of 1.84 leads the ball club. Comes in with a record of 6-1. She has started 2 games. Does have 1 save on the season. There's a fastball high and away. So barring any major output by the Britons, they have managed just 5 hits today through 12 innings of play on the offense. 2-0 pitch. Late swing by Miure, and Casey Rossi on deck. Hope just trying to close it out. So a Hope win. There's a swing and a tap foul. A Hope win today, followed by 1 win on Saturday against Trine, according to our calculations. Well, mostly Sports Information Director Alan Babbitt's calculations would give Hope the MIAA regular season championship. 1-2. Weak grounder fielded by Callow. Easy tap of first for out number 2.
Now batting for the Britons, number 8.
Albion down to their last out. Casey Rossi 0 for 2. She was 1 for 3 in game 1, and Adams fires it in. Final line on Gabrielle Herkaway, 5 2/3 for Albion. The starting pitcher gave up 12 hits, 11 runs, but only 5 earned. Walked 1, did not strike out a batter, as she will be in line for the loss should Albion fall in this one. Hope in command, 11-0. So Hope looking for their 6th straight victory and 8 in their last 9 games. Boy, Adams has kind of a sling to her delivery. Just really has a fast delivery, and that one completes the strikeout. Swinging through his Rossi, thrown on to Callow, and how about that? Back-to-back shutout victories by the Flying Dutch. And this one in fine fashions as Chloe Haskins, 60 pitches in 5 innings of work, 47 for strikes. She was extremely efficient today. Picks up the victory and moves to 8-0 on the season. A lot of offense for the Flying Dutch in this win as they take it 11-0 as the team shake hands. Aaron King with a big day in game 2. 3 RBIs, 2 singles. Leah Potapsik had 3 base hits in the game. 2-run double back in the 6th for her 2 RBIs. Now she's the team leader with 28 in that department. And how about Haley Bennett? The 3-run home run back in the 4th really broke the game open. As Hope College with 12 hits on the day. Check that, 13 hits on the day. And they take the victory in game 2, 11-0. So Hope moves to 24-8 on the season. More importantly, 13-1 in conference. They've won 6 straight, and now setting up a showdown against Trine on Saturday. If they can take a victory on Saturday and split that series against the Thunder, they will clinch an MIAA championship, the 3rd for head coach Mary Vandehoof in her 12th season. So congratulations to the Flying Dutch. Want to thank all the Albion and Hope fans who checked in on the broadcast today. We certainly appreciate your support. Once again, Hope wins game 1 2-0 holding Albion to 4 base hits on the day in Game 1. Hope had 4 base hits, and then they broke it open in Game 2. 11-0 victory, 13 hits for the Flying Dutch, and Chloe Haskins with a 1-hit gem in 5 innings, 6 strikeouts, no walks. So until tomorrow, we'll have our next broadcast of Hope Sports right here on the Hope Sports Network. Hope College men's baseball in action against Calvin University will be on the air about 10 minutes to 4 tomorrow to bring the first place Hope College Flying Dutchman baseball game tomorrow afternoon on Thursday. I'm Mike Coleman. Thanks so much for checking in on this Wednesday afternoon. Good things all around for the Flying Dutch. They remain in first place and will carry that into Saturday looking to secure the regular season title. Until tomorrow, we say good afternoon.